Hello, Taurus. You guys are being accompanied by the lovely butterfly this week. So, the butterfly wanted to come out and guide you guys this week, which does mean that you guys are probably going through some sort of transformation in any area of your life, or maybe within you, or whatever, your relationships, your career, or within yourself. All right, so change can be quite uncomfortable. So, this is a really good time to be kind to yourself and be kind to others at this time, also, and making sure that you're around people who are kind to you too. Taurus, and another thing that comes out with a butterfly is that maybe doing something at the same time at the same place every day, like almost a routine, but going easier on yourself, like an easy routine, will really help you pick up your spirits whilst going through some sort of change, because it can be uncomfortable. So make sure that you are spending time with very supportive friends or people, or just in a little bit of a cocoon. Where you feel safe is important for you once you're going through some big changes. So with that being said, let's dive in a little bit more and see what else is coming up for you guys. All right, let's see. For the gorgeous Taurians out there, let's see what's going on for them. Please, Spirit, for Taurus. Ooh, and this literally just came up for Aries, and you guys always seem to be mirroring each other lately. All right, soulmates is there on the bottom of the deck, which they also had in their reading too. But anyway, let's not focus on them. You have the Imagine card. This represents a glow up. So that is where you are transforming. Whatever this transformation is, believe it or not, you're entering a much higher level. Okay, so you've completed a chapter and you're moving into a new level. Okay. Let's see what else. You have man holding a coin. I'm so sorry to bring up Aries again, but they had woman holding a coin. So I don't know if you're in a partnership with an Aries, but regardless, that both of you seem to be leveling up in terms of your finances here. So in terms of your career, you could be getting a promotion here. You guys could be just focusing on leveling up your income, your finances, whatever it is to you guys. It's really great cards. You are being called though in this next chapter to not play small, think big, use your imagination, visualize your way into the things that you desire. Okay, so when you see it in your mind's eye and you feel the feelings as if it's happening already, you're getting closer to what it is that you're attracting, or what's kind of attracting you. Maybe I don't know why I felt like saying that. All right, you could be having some sort of level up in terms of your coins. So that could be your finances. It's usually your material wealth, could even be your stability in life. All right, maybe building on your assets, whatever it is, guys. You are really building on that. You're definitely entering a stable era of your life, Taurus, and one where there's going to be a lot more investing. And that could be investing your time, your energy. It just feels like there's wise decisions coming up in this next chapter of your life, which feels quite good. Now, this can also be somebody offering things to you within this week or within this time that you're seeing in this reading. Okay, so whether this is, again, a new job, it could be some sort of opportunity, a new stream of income, whatever it is, it feels very, very good, right? But let's dive into the rest of what your cards have to say. So aside from all this good stuff, let's see what else is going on for Taurus. You have despondence, so that's clearly what's changing. If you've been feeling quite miserable lately, yeah, this is where the blockage has been. By the way, it makes sense. We all get, in this despondence energy at times, and I've been going through it actually lately too. So I get you. Feeling like, my life is not how I want it to look, but also not really doing anything to change it, and knowing that you have all these things you should be doing, but just not feeling like you have the energy for it, right? It's okay. You're moving out that era, so it's fine. So despondence comes in. She's asking for change, but guess what? She's not creating any in her life. And this is where Mother Earth here is saying you need to create change in order to get change. All right. It's not the other way. Sometimes it is the other way around. You can either let life happen to you, or you can happen to life, right? You can create it for yourself, or just allow yourself to get whatever life throws at you. So in this case, it feels like you're taking control of your life. Okay. You're going from a period of being in despondence, which I'll show you here, which feels like has been the impasse, right? Impasse is all about something is being blocked, all right, a dead end. By being in a certain way, a certain mindset that you may have had lately, or maybe in a certain situation, if it's been making you feel stuck or lack of change, a lot is going to start changing, because you're realizing that this is a blockage in your life and there is nowhere else to go. This kind of showing me like a maze. And maybe you've been here for a while in this energy, but it's like you may have been rejected, and that's rejected is here. So yeah, They're showing me a maze, and you know when you kind of reach a dead end and it's like, that's rejection. It's like, damn, I really thought this was going somewhere. But then you're like, but I really don't have to find another way through it. So maybe you stayed in that position, or you stopped moving after you faced some sort of rejection or something didn't work out, right? And maybe because you had hopes about it, just to kind of meet the dead end here may have really kind of dampened your spirits, maybe knocked your confidence a bit. So it kind of feels like then you stayed still. I'm seeing stagnancy here, like when that come through, because you're worried about rejection again. You're worried about getting your hopes up, going down a path, putting all that effort into something just for it to kind of, kind of not go anywhere. So this is where I'm seeing a blockage. You're kind of met with a big blockage now, because it's like now you've got comfortable in this despondence or whatever it is. Like, I'm clearly speaking to somebody out there. But this is where things are changing, which always excites me, because I love this, because it's really about outgrowing the fear of rejection. Okay, like overcoming all of this stuff. Like, this feels like this is this lower plane, let's call it like a lower frequency that you may have been feeling lately, and this is on a higher frequency. It's almost like you have to kind of rise above this stuff. So when rejection comes up and those fears come up, those fears of other people's opinions, or maybe it is actual rejection, instead of letting it just not just letting it stop you, instead of just stopping when you reach that rejection, it's like, oh, let me find another way around this. All right, let's go somewhere else. Even if it's mentally, it's really about having a growth mindset, because again, with despondence, you have to create change to get change. All right, that pathway is not opening up, All right, so we have to find another way around something here. Okay, even if it's just another way of dealing with your mind. If this is just all mental and mindset, it's changing, and I love it. So let's see what else is coming through for you and see where the change is coming from. All right, let's dive into the Let Go Flow deck for you guys. The answer is yes. So whatever you've come here to listen to this reading about, the answer is yes. You have perfect match coming through. So this can not only, you have perfect match and made for you. I don't whistle often in readings, guys. It just feels like this, like we were saying about the frequencies, or like aligning yourself to something. I didn't say that to Aries, so it's important that you understand that my words during readings are quite important. Not the ones that I mess up on though. But it's like, because you're something that you desire in this next chapter of your life, something that you've been wanting out of life. Maybe it's just a goal, whatever it is, even if it's a person, it's made for you. It's a perfect match here. And they're saying, yes, this is a perfect match. This is made for you. This says, what does this say? This says pure alignment. This belongs together and union. Okay, so it's not, this is a great card for relationships, by the way. So it's just a reminder, you guys are a perfect match, or you'll be meeting a perfect match. But it really is about a goal as well. Like, this is in alignment. This is part of your destiny. This is something that you can achieve. And in fact, it would be very, very good for you if you was to have this. So a lot of the times our dreams and our goals, the reason why they feel good is because they actually are something that you potentially are being called to have in this lifetime. And then you've made for you, which is basically the same. Yes, your gut feeling is right. Stop overthinking and go for it. Go for it. But what's stopping you? Despondence, rejection. Let's dive into your tarot and see what's coming up for you there. But already I'm excited. It's like you're overcoming a lot of mental blockages, or maybe even some physical blockages here as well. Let's see. For my gorgeous Tauruses, 10 of Wands, you are finally coming to the end of a very difficult and exhausting journey, one where you've had to put in a lot of effort, and maybe where it felt a bit one-sided at times. So in terms of your career, could be for some of you, take it however it resonates. I get a bit tired sometimes trying to say all the different ways that it could be, okay, but overall it's something that was exhausting. You can see in the 10 of Wands, he's struggling to keep these all together and walk up these hills to reach his destination. But the good thing is a 10. It is completion. You have justice here. That is karma. You're getting karma. That karma could be the end of a contract, the beginning of something even better, which means that maybe you have some help here, or whatever it is to you guys. This is really good for a balance as well. So Queen of Pentacles is similar to the man holding a coin. So this is all about maybe a financial new beginning coming away and a contract. Maybe you've been looking for one or looking for a better one. It looks good here. So I'm just going to show you. I don't know why. Here you go. Struggling. He's stressed. He's overburdened, overworked. That's coming to an end. He's finally near the end. Queen of Pentacles, all about being in a position of luxury. All right, but she's built that for herself. So your hard work and efforts are absolutely going to land you in a really good position. However, that's career position or just really happy about your life and in a stable position in your life, then that feels very good. Then you have the Justice card, which again could be good for legal contracts. It is in the upright, which means that whatever is going on, things will be just, things will be balanced. All right, so whether it's karmic justice, then it will be served around this time. Okay, an energy of balance coming on here. Sorry, I'm always adjusting myself, right? For Taurus, please, let's see what else wants to come out for them, and then we will clarify. 6 of Wands, I love that. You're going from 10 of Wands feeling overburdened to really feeling free and successful and victorious. This is about being recognized, getting recognition. In the center of your reading, no doubt, is an Aries, Aries card, but this is about taking control of your freaking life, Taurus. I cannot stress it enough. Your reading is super powerful. Right, taking control of your life, making decisions, taking action. You have the Tower card, so you have a lot of major arcana cards coming up here. So it does seem like there are some major events happening in your life. You have another major arcana card. So the Tower card can represent some distraction, but it could really be you just completely, setting fire to all these things that have been blocking you so far from having the things that you desire. Okay, this is where it makes sense that these come together, that when you take control, the things that have been blocking you start to fall apart. Okay, you have the Temperance card here as well. So really finding peace and the perfect balance in your life. We have two beautiful energies actually coming across here too, really about balance on either side, not only on a spiritual, emotional way with that Temperance card, but also in an actual legal way, practical way with the Justice, so it's interesting. Let's get you two more. For Taurus this week, the Death card, you guys are going through something huge. What on earth? And lastly, the 5 of Swords. Some of you will be ending a contract. My goodness, right? Look at that. This week needs some strength and courage from you. And just remember, this card always is like a grounding card. I always describe it as a rock in a reading. So there is going to be something here, whether it's your own strength or the fact that you are capable of going through a lot of this change. So don't worry, it might annoy you a little bit. You are a Taurus, which I think your signs are you're a fixed sign, right? Which means you're a bit stubborn. You don't really like change much because you like stability. It makes sense. You're an F sign. I get it. But what's coming through here is huge. And I think that's why the Leo card, the Strength card, showed itself up here as just a reminder, as your overall theme. You have what it takes to push through all these things that are coming up against you at the moment, because it does feel like you're changing your life in a lot of different ways. A lot of it is you taking control of your life, so whether you are ending a contract here and walking away from people, so that you can claim success in your life. All right, not settling anymore, whether you are removing people in your life where there's been an imbalance, friendships, whatever, you're taking control. And maybe a lot of it is your action. And if it's not, just a reminder here, as you're taking control and initiating change, if anything starts to fall apart, it's not meant for this next chapter. All right, let's carry on. Let's show you. So I think I've already kind of explained everything. The Death card again is about transformation. The 5 of Swords coming through is about leaving something behind. It does represent a little bit of feeling defeated. So it feels like a contract kind of falls apart in a way that you are not very happy about, which kind of sucks. Hey, I'm smelling strawberries all of a sudden. It feels like it sucks, and it feels a little bit like a defeat, but it's just saying here, like, just take it and move forward, because in the next chapter of your life, things are going to be a lot better. And it just feels like something ends in a very messy way, and I don't think that's what it was intended. But let's see. I don't know who's what here, but it's definitely to do with you and somebody else when the Tower is here. Okay. It's a bit messy, right? The 10 of Wands. Why is this here, please, Spirit, for Taurus this week? The 10 of Pentacles. It did come up reverse. So for a lot of you, it may mean that there's been a lot of stress when it comes down to family. All right. This could be where you feel like things are quite one-sided and you've put a lot of effort into something here and it's just not providing stability, whether it's work as well and you feel like it's not getting you to that abundance that you desire, it's not helping you to create that legacy. The Ten of Pentacles is ultimate stability, right? It's financial freedom, etc., etc. And again, it's also about family and foundation. So the fact that it's reversed with the Ten of Wands, this is potentially something that you're letting go of, okay? Maybe it's an idea that you had around certain people, or something like that. But let's see what else and how else this comes up here. But you're realizing and recognizing that something does need to be released and moved on from, because it's not giving you the results that you desire. All right, let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. For Taurus, why is this here? The Five of Cups. So you could be feeling quite disappointed at this time. This is you, or it could be somebody around you who could be an earth sign, or it could be, again, to do with somebody who might have an offer here for you. But the Five of Cups is about disappointment. So you guys could be feeling a little bit like, it makes sense with despondence, right? Maybe you guys have been in a bit of a comfort zone. And again, you want change, you want bigger things, but maybe the rejection or maybe some disappointments that have been going on in your life have got you down and a bit stuck. Both these energies remind me of being quite stuck here, because she's on the throne. There's nothing wrong with that when it's on its own, but she's stuck in her feelings. So maybe your feelings here, or your despondence, again, could be getting the best of you. The advice that always comes up with the Five of Cups is, okay, don't focus on things we cannot change or things that have already happened. All right, don't dwell on that. Grieve it however you need to. But when you're ready, let's get up and let's use what we still have left to make something even bigger, okay? There's always a silver lining, and this card does come through and say it's a time for a little bit more positivity from you. All right, now let's see what else is coming through for you here. You have, oh God, what's going on? You have the Justice card. Why is Justice card here? Empress, look at that. Mother Earth is coming through. Look at this. Now the Empress is all about self-worth, self-love, knowing that you are worthy of what it is that you desire here. Now, with Justice as well, it definitely feels like something that you need to bring into balance in order to create this change and transformation is also how you view yourself. You have to see yourself as an Empress, not just an Emperor, but also an Empress too. When we attack things and target things, like the Emperor, he's all about action and I don't know, conquering as well, The Empress knows that she's worthy, so it's almost a difference between attracting and chasing, but you're trying to find a balance between both. But you need to believe that you are capable of having the things that you desire first of all. And I think that's what's going to help you out of this despondence of not feeling they're kind of saying, we need your help to help you. She's asking for help from this Mother Earth, who's also showing through in the Empress card. Literally, they both have the globe in their belly. Justice is like, okay, we are ready, you're not ready. All right, for a lot of you, it might be to do with the fact that, do you really feel worthy of the things that you're asking for? Do you feel like you can actually, if you make a change, it's actually going to pay off for you? It's sensing a little bit to do with like when you are, I'm going to throw out the same example I always use for things. It's like working out, right? If you're working out and you're trying to push that into to creating that as a habit, it's almost like if you're like, oh, it's never going to work, and you give up halfway through, then you're not, you have to stay consistent with yourself. You have to know that when you keep going and create balance in your life here, you're gonna eventually move away from this energy that you want to move out of, okay? Whatever has been keeping you stuck. So the Empress is about loving yourself, knowing that you are worthy, connecting to your feelings, just your body, paying attention to your body is so important. But also the Empress is a mother figure, so this could be something that is creating some despondence within you. And Justice, again, you might need to kind of call back your energy in the situation. Justice as well. Something else I wanted to say. What I want to say about the Empress as well, she's bringing something to life. She's pregnant, right? In these things. So if you are, congratulations. Again, that might be where some balance might be needed, but also, you guys are bringing something to life, maybe even a new version of yourself. You have to kind of create it first. So I think you guys need to really actually write down a list of things that you want and desire here out of your life. And don't just leave it as a list. Start writing down some things that you could do today, or what your routine would look like if you were having those things going on. So I think that could help. But a lot of you need to balance your feminine energy by like stepping into self-love and self-worth and all that good stuff. All right, let's dive in a little bit more. The Six of Wands. Oh, wow. What is that? Look at the Seven of Swords coming up over this as well. Right, so Seven of Swords can be a mixture of self-sabotage, especially when it's coming over despondence and impasse. Let's speak about this, right? And made for you is the Emperor, right? Maybe being in a position of leadership or having your own career, like having your own company, for example, are all things that maybe you are desiring, and it's telling you it's made for you. Yes, your gut feeling is right. Stop overthinking. This is the overthinking. Seven of Swords is again about mental activity, but it's self-sabotage. It's things that are going on in the dark, as you can see here, underneath the moon, which is all about hidden things or subconscious feelings. Despondence and impasse. The despondence and impasse clearly are the blockage, right? The self-sabotage. So with the Six of Wands being about overcoming any challenges, if it has been internal and you felt like maybe you've let life kind of, what's the word for it? Cut corners in some things, and they didn't work out, or whatever it is, or just not doing your best in your potential. That's all what's changing. You're gonna have victory over that. So that's something important to say about it. All right, Six of Wands is about victory, success, moving out the war successfully. So whatever changes are going on within you, or you are doing in your life, again, you're overcoming something, which is amazing. And the Emperor and the Seven of Swords, now for some of you, maybe it was because of somebody else, where there was maybe some infidelity involved, some deceit of some sense. The Seven of Swords sometimes is people going against what they should be doing to cheat, to get some sort of win at the end of the day. So for a lot of you, I feel like this is what you're also overcoming as well. All right, my angels. And if it is in terms of love, you're going to have somebody much better who's made for you. All right. Anyway, so let's put that over the Six of Wands. Just a reminder here that you're going to have some victory. All right. The Emperors are now sitting next to each other. Let's clarify the Emperor. Ooh, why did it come up like a mystery? The Lovers and the Three of Cups. This looks like some form of success and celebration with the Three of Cups and the Lovers here. The Lovers is all about a choice. This kind of feels like in a relationship and also friendships too. So with the Emperor in the middle, about taking control of your life, being a bit more disciplined is what he's about. He's sitting on a very stone throne, which cannot be comfortable. So it's all about sacrifice, right? And there are some sacrifices that you're having to make in the name of transformation. The Lovers is all about those choices. All right, maybe you're doing it for love, for your love interest, or maybe it's you and your partner who are both doing this together. Maybe this is you overcoming maybe somebody who was deceptive in your past and that made you feel a certain way, and it took your power away, and this is where things are changing. Okay, that could definitely be the case for some of you. Again, as we were saying, you reached a blockage of some kind, or a rejection of some kind, or a dead end in the maze. You're now finding a way back out of it, which is important. Three of Cups, you'll be celebrating something within this week, and you are going to be finding your soul tribe too, and a love interest if you've not got one already. Let's look at the Tower. The Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So the Tower, really the things that are unfolding are the things that are not clear to you. That's what it feels like. And the Page of Pentacles is all about learning something new, taking the first steps in something new. So I feel like you are burning bridges with things, or maybe even ideas or parts of yourself here that just are leaving you lost and confused. The things that are not clear or certain, I feel like that's what's kind of falling apart here, or what you're separating yourself from. So that could be friendships and people who kind of leave you questioning things or a bit confused. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is also about a lot of different options, but it kind of feels like you're filtering some things out. That's what it feels like, whatever it is in your life. It could be so many different things, but that's what the vibe I'm getting with the Seven of Cups. It's like you're filtering things out. You're getting clearer, which means the other things get scrapped, right? That's the Tower card here. Okay. And the great thing about it is the Page of Pentacles, because you're stabilizing these feelings now. You're stabilizing these options. You're taking the first step, which is all what your reading has been about here, is that you've wanted change for a while, and you've not really started that. You've not really started it fully and committed to it. So this really feels like the Tower again could really be fully actually disconnecting from things. All right. Not just leaving things as a backup. Like I feel like this week needs your conviction, Taurus. So you can really put that first step into the next whatever thing that you desire, to learn something new, to take the first step in whatever way. And that's what the Tower is. It does not feel that bad. My voice sounds so weird. I think I'm talking too much. Right, then you have the Temperance here. The Magician, look at that. When you're balanced, you're completely able to see not only more clearly, but you're able to really manifest the things that you desire. But it needs your patience. It's being worked on in the spiritual realm. I always see that with the Temperance card when we're speaking about manifestations. So you need to make sure you slow down your horses here. Make sure you're balanced. Make sure you're clear. Make sure that you're visualizing anything that's manifesting, that's helping you to manifest, is important, but also a balance is necessary too. And we see that over here with the Justice card being about balance. Your balance needs to be internal, your connection to yourself and your feelings, and also, again, connection with your feelings, but also bringing harmony into your world in any sense, in any shape or form, whatever that is to you. Believing in the impossible. All right, he's got the infinity sign on his head because he knows what he puts out into the world, he gets back. What he's able to dream, he can bring into his reality. Okay. And also there's infinite possibilities out there to get what he desires, and he or she is aware of that. So that's something for you guys. I feel like my voice is breaking. But anyway, balance and harmony are important internally, externally. Don't be afraid to take some time out. If you need to recalibrate, that's fine. Especially because you're going through this butterfly energy, so that's fine. Keep manifesting though. Okay? Anyway, let's look at the Death card because that's here. Let's see the Death card. It really is about things are massively changing though. The Ten of Cups, look at that. So that's very beautiful, because remember what you had to let go of was that Ten of Pentacles reversed. You are still going to have a lot of financial fulfillment. We can see that with the man holding a coin. But this Death card really is a massive change when it comes down to how you see your future. You're probably going to have the same things that you desire anyways, but it's more about your happiness. And what's beautiful actually is that it's right underneath this. So maybe you had some sort of stability, you know, maybe it wasn't a 10, but you had some stability, but you still felt unhappy, for example. This is where something's changing. What you're chasing or the goal that you're going after is changing. And also with the Death card in general, what it mentions is that there is massive, things will never be the same when the Death card is here. The kind of change that comes through is absolute change. There's a king on the floor, which means it has to be a new king or a new queen. So it's like, and then new rules, you know, everything changes. And it's interesting because I feel like this is also to do with your identity. And a lot of this reading has been about your identity and your beliefs and what it is that you desire, and, you know, really breaking the mold almost, or your own comfort zone. So your life is being ruled by someone different, and it feels like it's the Emperor and the Empress. So beautiful energy coming from you, and your focus again is a lot more in happiness. This change will lead to a lot of happiness, and you know, the happily ever after stuff. But let's look at the Five of Swords. Sorry, let's see. Let me check my deck here. It's in the upright. Right, the Five of Swords. The Death card again. So again, kind of like to do with that change and the Sun. All this changes for the better. Whatever you're having to let go of, sure, it feels a little bit like a defeat in the moment, you know, letting go of your past self, upsetting some people who, you know, are different minded. Maybe you once were the same as them, but you are growing. Okay, so some people you might have a few disagreements with. They don't really agree with the changes, or maybe it's the contracts you're having to leave, or whatever it is. It may feel like a bit of defeat because you're having to leave something behind, but this change is leading towards the best card is the Sun card. It's leading towards so much happiness and freedom, and that really is beautiful freaking reading. I have to say that you got a lot of major arcana cards throughout your reading, so this is huge energy. This is huge change, and this is really your confirmation here. All of these things that you were attracting in and that you're feeling called towards making these changes for, if that makes sense. Yes, this is aligned to you. This is made for you. This is the perfect match to you, and it will be brought into union. It belongs to you. All right, my angels. So that's what I have. Let me know if it resonates with you guys. And if you do enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe. And don't be afraid to share with your friends, guys. We need some more people around here in this community. So make sure you let them know about their weekly readings and see if it resonates with them and let me know. But aside from all that, I send you my love. I wish you all the best. And I hope to see you guys next time. All right.